I'm Hannah Martin and I'm a makeup artist, and I'm delighted today to be sharing with you my brand new project. This is my 24-piece brush collection in collaboration with Ciaté. So what best way to show you my brushes? Well, I'm going to demo them one by one and tell you how and why I love them. It was really important to me that we got the base brushes right, and I'm actually obsessed. The base brush, if I had to call out a favourite brush, it might be this one. Simply dab the brush into the product and start blending. Now, I will always start through the centre of the face, usually because that's where the skin carries the most redness, and I'll do a combination of strokes, either gently brushing or indeed stippling. Of course, I had to have a flat foundation brush in the collection as well. It's brilliant for getting around any kind of nooks and crannies and corners of the face. I also love it to lay down cream blush, foundation, bronzer. The collection contains 2 concealer brushes, a flat one, which I love for laying down product, and then the best blender of all time, which is just stunning for blending and seamlessly working concealer into the skin. To set your base, we have a gorgeous trio of powder brushes. With any powder brush, I still recommend just tapping the powder from the tip of the bristle into the brush, and then it's your choice. You can either sweep through your T-zone. I also like to do a little bit of a stipple. As a lover of bronzer, it was really important to me that we got this brush right, and she's absolutely beautiful. Big enough that you get an even blend, but not too big that you get bronzer everywhere. The Powder Detailer is a brilliant brush for many things. Whether you're using it to buff and blend, say, your powder products into each other, for example, the edge of your blush into your bronzer, this really is a wonder brush. I would use it anywhere that I would consider a hot spot. So that would be through the T-zone. It can be really helpful just to pat a bit of powder with your detailer brush through the brows. It's great down the side of the nose, and again on the chin. This is the blush brush and the highlight brush. The blush brush is thicker. There are physically more brush hairs in the brush, and it's slightly tighter bound. This is helpful for dispersing and blending brighter blush pigment. The highlight brush is a little bit smaller. There are fewer bristles, and it is slightly lighter bound. You will initially apply a little bit less, and that's great when it comes to highlight products, so you've got complete control. For brows, we have this power duo, the brow brush and the spoolie. This allows you to brush your brows and brush them into place really effectively, and the stiffness of this brow brush is much firmer, so it sets pomades and powders exactly where you want them. We've created a number of eye brushes, so there's no makeup look you can't do with these. If you want to add just a bit of colour to your lids, but you don't necessarily want to do a shadow, one of the quickest tricks is just to dip your eye contour brush into your bronzing powder, then just sweep her through the crease of the eye. I then love to take it right under my head of my brow and start my nose contour. For an everyday eye look, I rely on my fluffy base brush, a brilliant brush for just laying all over the lid. So to finish off this everyday eye, I'm just going to quickly use the eye detailer brush. So I'm just going to pop my eye detailer brush into a little bit of a dark shadow, and then very simply push into the base of the lashes for the quickest, most subtle bit of definition. This is my everyday makeup look, created using a selection of my brushes that I designed in collaboration with Ciaté.